Man, 1083 came out. Y'all know me, man. Brandon Cordovis, man. KW. Real estate agent, you feel me? But look, chapter 1083 came out. The truth about that day. Doflamingo with caring for a fallen chick and making a nest with his coat is so real because Doflamingo is much like the fallen chick who came above from the Holy Land, Mary Joa, came down into real world, fallen chick, crying, sad. And I feel like he has feelings for that fallen chick. It's just me, but beautiful, beautiful cover story. Love it. We pull up to Kama, Baka, Queendom. We accomplished everything we set out to do. What did Sabo see? Sabo did this. Sabo and a few good men. All three objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the celestial dragon symbol. We rescued Kumasan and freed as many slaves as possible. Finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. So what was the fallout? Well, it was nothing to sneeze at, but we got the world's attention, and the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in 12 nations where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. Well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished, the kingdom of Lulusia. The headlines censored everything, but the 7 others have all declared their intent to no longer pay the celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exporting of their resources. On top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world to stop resources from reaching Marijoa. They say the Holy Land's high up location makes it an impenetrable fortress. This is amazing, amazing news. We have Sabo and who he led pretty much went out there and did what he was supposed to do. He got the job done. That's what I wanted to see. On top of that, the last part, doing their food reserves, is so strategic and I love it. I love the idea. I love how they did that. I love the reasoning. So all the reasonings behind it. And the first one that he talks about, destroying the symbol. That's so deep, so important, and so real. It declares war. It declares war, and that's awesome. But we cut back to Eva. He says, or she says, but we'll see how they like living under siege. They'll finally get a taste of what it is to live in poverty and go hungry. Yeehaw. That's what I call a result. And that's true. I mean, that's I see it too. Indeed, we may not be able to cut off all their supplies, but we're squeezing them. Slowly but surely, they must be struggling by now. As expected, they're not a foe who will just take all this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's knights. And God's knights, yes, the guy looks like Shanks. Um, I don't know. Shanks' brother. I know they're badasses. God's knights are badasses. So that's all I'm gonna say. You realize you will be their number one targets, right, Sabo? Or should I call you Flame Emperor Boy? I'm not too hot on that name. It doesn't matter what the truth behind King Corbin's assassination is. The news reports have made you a hero already. And we have to look at it from this way. Like, King Cobra's a good guy. Everyone kind of looked at him like he was a good guy. And seeing this go, I mean, Sabo's kind of like, you know what? If that's how they want to call me, if that's what they want to say, then I guess that's what it is. And you know what? In the eyes of revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures within the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. While there are certainly many malignant, power hungry despots who deserve that reputation. There are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. Dragon just speaking, real talk. I mean, as he's pouring a glass, real talk. And Alabasta's King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everyone considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuances like that. And that's true. Good guy, he died, rest in peace. And Salvo says, this might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. And that's the point I was kind of going to. I mean, the fact Sabo feels like that is really cool. It's really chill. I mean, it's just real, just real. Wow, my, you really are unshakable. Then spit it out already. What really happened? Is there any truth behind this scoop? We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation because we've all wanted to believe in you. And it says, all right, so it cuts over over a month ago at the home of the gods in the holy land of Mary Joa, not long after the rivalry began. They're attacking the home of the gods. Get out here, help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. We're under attack. We have celestial dragons crying. It's intruders. Um, the intruders are with the Revolutionary Army. It's the four captains. This is outrageous. First, they attacked our beloved symbol, and now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Does the jealousy of these vermins know no bounds? I don't even want to keep the heads of. I don't even want to keep the heads. Just dispose of them at once. After that, summon all those dreadful bodyguards and have them executed. Those miserable wretches allowed this to happen on their watch. Wow, you depraved snail. Gah, I told you to hurry. What would you do if something were to happen to me? Ugh, I've had enough. I'll walk myself. Consider yourself fired, you useless piece of trash. And then he goes in to shoot, and that's when Suit comes in. My gun. Who do you think you are? Escape to the east city of this. Escape to the east of the city. What? Okay. The pirate's like, what? Okay. It's the Revolutionary Army. Oh man, they shot him up, huh? But he has a suit fruit. Get Saint Plumbing to safety. Let's riddle this gun with bullets. Blast him till there's nothing left. Huh? There really is nothing left. Don't tell me he's. And then bada bing, bada boom. Obelisk suit. And that's a lit fruit. Like honestly, very OP right there, bro. Um, yeah, Karasu with the suit fruit, using all of his stuff on them. We got Lindbergh. We got going against the Gravity guy. Man, this is gonna be good, man. Lindbergh of the Southern, yeah. Karasu of the Northern. Okay. We got Morley going against the Tree guy. That's looking lit. That's looking lit. And then we got Sabo running. Don't know the keys to the collars yet. I just found out where they keep them. It won't be long. Remember what's Kumasan's and Pangaea Castle. Kumasan's and Pangaea Castle. What? And Sabo is the chief of the staff of the Revolutionary Army. So Sabo's top dog. I just spotted him with that dumb father and son seeing duo, Rosward and Charlos. They must be still looking to get revenge for that thing we heard about at the public courtyard. The hell? My fufu. I'll make her my pet. He hasn't given up on getting Shirahoshi. And then I won't forgive them for using Kumasan like this. Yeah, we won't let them get away with it. Morley, make sure everything's ready. Okie dokie. Huff, huff, father. And then we got Julie Brownie there. And then we got, can't you buzz off? I'd rather have Vice Admiral Garp's help. Don't worry, we'll protect you. Like you protected Shirahoshi? Oh, wait, you didn't. And that creep's definitely going to target her again. And that was Vivi. Vivi, we got Julie Brownie, we got Shirahoshi, and then we got King Cobra in the last panel right here. I'm afraid only King Cobra has been permitted in the audience with the five elders, but Chaka, Pell, this won't take too long, and it would be tedious for you to wait outside. It'd be a much better use of your time to look out for Vivi. She's always been a mischievous one. You can't let her out of your sight for a second. So yeah, I remember Tekken in his video said something like that he was King Cobra's gonna die. He's gonna get into the video, not video. He's gonna get into the room with the five elders, who is then going to kill him, and Sabo is gonna come out of nowhere. I think the reason why King Cobra dies is because of the fact that he knows too much information. Due to this known information, he's gonna get killed, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything plays out, but that's kind of like what it's looking like. Great chapter again, another banger. Followed up with where we left off, and every single moment of it was heat. I think it's a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 chapter. Oda always keeps us up to date. He, as of right now, I mean, this guy he has been going at it. He has been doing it. Uh, I mean, I'm talking about every chapter has been great. And every chapter is fantasy. Really, it's like we come in and we enter this world of a fantasy. Really, where Oda is just spitting. He's just writing down like our fantasy, like head canon. I mean, we got Dragon, Sabo, we got all these people fighting. We got admirals fighting against like the freaking like captains, I guess, of revolutionary, like commanders, I guess. But this is lit, man. Great times. Can't wait to see what the next chapter will be. No break next week, so we'll see pretty soon. But yeah, man, just seems like a great chapter, and man, I believe next chapter is. I hope it just picks off where we left off. Mary Joaz.